big they are? Yes. It went so fast. What are those? I'm gonna get my headphones because guess what? Emma's unprepared. No surprise, but it's so good to be back to see you guys. How are you doing? I did not fully charge them. I probably should put in those buds and see what's up with them because they look like they might be pretty dope. Like they're called J-Lab or something like that. Anyways, they're buds. They come. See that? With the little charger on the back. Yeah, so it's hella dope. I still haven't even tried them yet because I'm like a dummy. So there's that. At least I got my handy dandy notebook. Yeah. Let's get it. Okay. So first things first. Let's talk about sorry, my bottom lash was getting stuck together, causing a weird little thing going on there. So many things to discuss. That's why I have a notebook. Okay, so I don't really do it often because it's just there's always like so much of it that we could talk about at any given time. That's why there is like a plethora of true crime channels. So that's what we're going to talk about for just a brief moment today. Because I want to mention some of my favorite word farts. My favorite true crime channels. There we go. I nailed it. Okay. How freaking rude. Let me pause that for just a moment. Still. And still. See why I get so frustrated? Okay, so that's how we're gonna deal with that for a moment. I'm just gonna kind of like take a step back from it and just talk to you guys for a minute because it's been a minute. Yeah. Just making sure that, and I don't know. I just trip on myself sometimes. But not like Katie Joy trips on herself. And that's literally all we're talking about, that bitch. So, moving right along, because no thank you. No thank you, no thank you. Back to what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by some asshole with bass at a ridiculous volume for right outside a residence. You know what I mean? Anyways, true crime channels. So I gave up watching cable like a while back. It was kind of like not by choice, but it worked out for the better. Because that's how I kind of like discovered YouTube. I never used to watch YouTube. I never watched YouTube. The only reason I had a YouTube account was because I got on YouTube and I was like, oh, I like this video and I wanted to like it. And you have to be signed in to do that. So, and 3 years later, I was like just goofing off one night. I was like, I'm just gonna upload this to YouTube because people upload like random stuff all the time anyway. So why not put these bugs on YouTube? And from there, it just kind of progressed because I wanted to tell my story. I wanted to show my art, and I wanted to just spread truth and love and light. Now, that doesn't always mean that I'm going to be abundance of love and light, but the message needs to be pushed and expressed. Love and light, love and light, love and light. But that is oftentimes easier said than done. So, practice. Practice makes perfect. Practice love. Practice light. Walking in a light path where you just come from a loving place and intent. You know what I mean? So, again, like I said, that is like a lot easier said than done. So I could sit here basically and just preach to the choir all day long. But that's not going to get us anywhere. So I started watching the YouTube true crime channel. It's a crime because I had been following the Lori Vallow Chad largely just because I would see it on court TV, and then I wanted to know more about the case, but I didn't want to have to watch court TV to get that information because I don't feel like that's totally credible sometimes. And that's how I found Linda. And Linda was only at like 40-something thousand subscribers when I first subscribed to her. And now she is over 100,000. So congratulations to Linda. And while I was doing all of that stuff, in May was when Suzanne Morphew went missing. And in December of 2019 was, of course, when Alex Cox passed away. And so there was a video of this other YouTube true crimer named Tyson Draper. And we're going to get into the Draper Brothers a little bit more, but first let's talk about how it happened. So like Tyson went to basically talk to Zulema, and then Zulema got butthurt and called the police on Tyson, which was like so lame. But of course the thumbnail says Zulema calls the cops on Tyson or something like that, and I was like, I gotta see what this is about. And I instantly was like, oh my God, I love this dude. First of all, he's just the epitome of like awesomeness, and his hair, Tyson, my darling, his hair was part of the reason why, and I'm not the only one, okay, ladies, y'all back me up. I'm not the only one that just loved that. And then there was the collab between It's a Crime and the Draper Brothers, and I'm so pumped. And I'm like, yay, I'm gonna go home and watch this. It's gonna be so awesome. And then I walk in and I put it on, and Tyson had cut his hair. Sorry, I'm having a flashback of that moment, that horrific moment when I put that video on, and I just like literally about fell out on the floor. But was like, yeah. What have you done? And then I briefly got mad at Linda because it was like somehow her fault. Like, even though it wasn't, it probably had nothing to do with it, I still automatically was like, this is her fault. He did that because they were going to go on her show and blah, 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 blah. And I just built this whole crazy fucking conspiracy in my head because of this man's hair. And can you believe that someone's hair can drive someone that crazy? I'm sure I look like a psycho now, but that's okay. because he's all the way where he's at, and I'm all the way on the other side of the country. So you're safe, Tyson. You are safe. Through watching them, of course, your algorithm gets changed and altered every time you watch different videos. Somehow, Adventures with Purpose was in one of my recommended videos one day, and I clicked on it. I can't remember which one it was that I saw first, the very first one I saw, but it was definitely one that they rescued. Oh, it was I think his name was Brandon. It was a white pickup truck, I want to say. He'd been missing for a couple months. It's somewhere down here in Southeast. It'll come to me, hopefully, by the end of this video. If not, I'll figure it out and leave a link. Anyways, Adventures with a Purpose. I can't watch one of their videos nowadays. I'll leave a link for them. They're not really true crime. They started out as divers, underwater rescue divers or whatever, and they were going around cleaning up the environment, just getting the sunk ships or sunk boats and sunk cars and trucks and stuff out of the river to get the oil and stuff out of the river to help clean up the environment. And of course, naturally, you would expect at some point or other for them to happen upon stuff they're probably not supposed to happen upon if it's in the water. And that kind of led them down the road that they've been on over the summer or the last couple of weeks, where they've been going to different missing persons cases and trying to see if they can touch up on some leads and just find them. And they recently found Natalie Jones, who had been missing since July of this year. And so I'll leave a link for their channel in the description below. Also, back to the Draper Brothers. Tyson. The hair thing is not over until the hair is back. So you better get some Chia Pet stuff or something. You better get to growing that stuff, because I'm not the only lady that's losing her mind over this stuff. I promise you that. And Dusty, my heart just warms from a deep down place when you are so classy and cool. At the same time, you stand your ground on why you feel the way you feel, and you have all this evidence to back it up. I think you are just such a beautiful soul as well, and that is why I love the Draper Brothers so dang much. Okay. Other creators that I really like. Of course, I can't really talk about anything that has to do with the truth aspect of what I do without talking about the very first channel that got me started towards all the other ones, such as Woodward and Daisy. The channel that got it started, Leak Project. Rex. I love you. I cannot even begin to express how awesome you are and how much it means to me that you came over to my channel and that you left a comment and all of that stuff. Seriously, thank you. It means the world to me. So if you are subscribed to me and you are not even aware of Rex at Leak Project, why are you still sitting here? Get the hell off of my video and go now. Like, bye. Go. What the fuck? Also, Age of Truth. For those of you who are aware of Leak Project and are still here. Age of Truth. I don't even need to say anything else. The name says it all. Age of Truth. Also, I keep noticing on the calendar that we're in a certain zodiac sign, a one Sagittarius, which is another reason why I like Tyson Draper, because he's a Sagittarius, and his birthday was on Thanksgiving, so happy birthday. But that also means that my birthday is coming soon. Yeah. And it's on 12/6, which are both multiples of 3. And we all know about 369, which is the key to everything, according to Tesla. So I kind of feel like when your birthday is on 12/6, maybe, just maybe, you're special. And there's lots of other combinations of that your birthday could be on. There's a lot of other combinations that your birthday could be on that are not even close to being how it is around here. It's mad as hell all the time. Maybe. Do I see some gesso? Do I see some art stuff back there? Is Emma trying to get her art going? Oh, shit. Okay. And the latest Age of Truth. There's one from Errol Kaya and Oriana. Go check that out. As well as Project Camelot just recently had Claire Edwards on. And y'all know how I love Claire Edwards. So, Oriana, I'm pretty sure talks about Stephen Wybrow. So, and y'all know how much I love Stephen Wybrow. So, like, the connection is coming fast, you guys. And if you are not prepared for this, then and I'm not even fully prepared. So I'm just trying to help you guys help me get through this. Like, help you help me, and I'll help you, whatever, get through this bizarre time. But again, like I said, it means so much to me that you guys have stopped by to check in, and I hope you had a wonderful holiday season, vacation, whatever you guys are doing in your state, because it's a madhouse out there. I hope you guys stay safe. Always check back in with me, check back in with Daisy. Always go and check out what Woodward's got going on. Great stuff. Leak Project. Everything I mentioned in this video, while you're sitting on your butt letting all that food digest, binge it. Oh, Netflix. I know some of us are not really supporting Netflix anymore, but Dark. It's a show called Dark. I'm not even going to go into it further than that. You just need to go watch it. And then we'll talk about it soon. So, till then.